Hello, hello, my green skins, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to another Orc War Chief Reviews. Hopefully, this actually worked today. It's having a little bit of a fight today, but it looks like we're going live. If you're wondering why there's no sound, this keeps getting copyrighted for some of the music. I don't know why it keeps getting copyrighted for some of the music. Because it's not Square Enix that is copywriting this music. I don't know why we're getting copyrighted for music that fundamentally isn't being copyrighted by actual Square Enix. It's Polaris something something or rather. And I'm like, what the fuck? So we're going to be having fun playing this, and I'm going to cheat the system because this is power gaming, if we like to call it best. I could continue the campaign and continue the story, but we're going to do a little bit of power leveling as I run this by myself. This is going to be a little more annoying because now I have to be the music for this game. Because every time I go to that music, that do 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 do, whenever that music pops up, copyright claim. And it's this copyrighted. It's like, oh, you have copyright music. How does it affect your music? It doesn't. But if I ever I'd like to know who this company is that's doing this. I want to look into this company. So they're getting my attention because I don't, if I'm not doing anything illegal and people have played these games and not had this happen to them, it's like, oh, fuck, I missed them. Oh well. It's kind of annoying. So I'm hoping that we can figure it out here today, boys. We got one person showed up. And yeah, so today we were going to do board games, but Bob has decided to sleep in. So we are going to not do board games today. We're going to talk about Chronos Trigger, and we're going to talk about remakes. And what games do you want to remake? Because we could legitimately talk about this for days. This is something I want to. I want so many remakes. It's not even funny. So it's like, yeah, we're going to have fun talking about remakes. And if you wanted a remaster and what remaster you'd want, okay, what is going on here? Like, this should have had somebody show up. What the hell? Okay, well, I'll stand here then for the next little bit. Hello, Mark. Morning. Yeah, today we have just me today. We're gonna do board games today. Actually, I had a bunch of plans of doing old '80s and '70s board games, but someone did not show up today, so I'm flying solo. We're going to be talking about the fun that is remakes. We may remove the Monday schedule. We're debating about because we do two. I'm noticing doing two videos at night because we do one for Rumble. Because I had started a Rumble channel years ago, and I don't want to drop that Rumble channel. Where is the guys today? Ooh, we're having a bad drop. Like, this is rare. Oh, there he is. Yeah, it happens. No big deal. I got some controversial games. I'm gonna be doing controversial old board games. There's a couple of them in card games I want to do eventually. So we'll be doing a little bit of that as that's gonna be part of the video coming up. So it kind of sucks, but I don't want to stop the video and stop playing this game. We're doing pretty good actually. For this, it's what remake would you like out there, chat? What's the remake you'd love to see? And because I have so that pretty much half JRPGs I want a complete remaster and remake. Some games I don't think you need it. Some games I really do believe that a remaster would do really good for it. Like a good one I would love to see is like Capcom stop being an asshole and remaster the Breath of Fire franchise. Like I want Breath of Fire 1 and 2, beautiful remaster. I mean, what the hell, right? Like why not Why not set that up? New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas, you know what? Totally agree. Fallout New Vegas is a remaster. Like that is something I'd love to see. Just to make it so that it's not janky. Like you got to do so much. You got to like add like several fan patches to make that game work properly, and that's so annoying as a guy who like loves that game. Like I want that, and that game is so bloody janky. I'd also wouldn't mind some more color because the brown does it. The brown fucks with my eyes a little bit. Like whatever version of Fallout 3 that came out, because there was one version of the original version of Fallout 3 did not fuck with my eyes as much, but the remaster or remake of that Fallout 3 fucks with my eyes because the grayscale is just too pardon my language, too messed up. Like I can't deal with the grayscale. It just I can't see it. It's like this really makes me mad because it's like, damn it. Oh wow, they are no monsters at all. Okay, so I'm gonna just restart I'm gonna have to leave and come back here. Oh, we're fighting these now? I guess we're fighting these. Yeah, the grayscale. Imagine if we got a little bit better graphics to that. Imagine if, yeah. Yes, there's not a remap. They're technically, okay, the way it works is there is a version of not Chrono, New Vegas. A version of Fallout 3 that exists that is a different updated version. They fixed some of the glitches, but the problem is the color scale is off by a little bit. It's basically like the special edition version of Fallout 3. It messes with your eyes. Yes, it's Crouch triggered. Yes, and it keeps getting copyrighted for the same music at the same point. So I've decided to turn off the music altogether, gamer. So yeah, Fallout 3 has a weird kind of like they fix some errors and stuff, but they change the color scale just a bit. It messes with my eyes. It's just too gray. I can't play it. So it's like it's actually a little funny because Fallout 3 is my Fall. The funny thing is, I never knew what Fallout 1 and 2 were. I thought they were the same game for years. Due to the fact that I had like a friend of mine who only had the games. I didn't actually own the OG Fallout. 3, I had to wait for 3. When 3 finally became something I could get my hands on, that's when I was like, oh, okay, that was my first thing. That was actually the reason I bought an Xbox 360. I got paid. I did a job for someone, and they kept brushing me off, and it was like it was an easy job. Like it was like a hundred and they're only going to give me like they're supposed to only give me $160, and the guy just kind of like, can you wait? Can you wait? Can you wait? And at the time, I was like, okay, I'll wait. Okay, I'll wait. Okay, I'll wait. And like, dude, are you going to pay me or what? So he waited till Christmas, and then on Christmas, like a week before Christmas, he got me my. He goes, "Here you go," and he gives me $400. I went, $400, dude. You only owe me 160. He's like, "Don't worry about it, my friend. I was such a prick to you, and I kind of just did not help you out at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm just giving you this extra money to kind of say thank you for the work." So I went and bought an Xbox 360, and the only reason I bought an Xbox 360 is I wanted that. I wanted Fallout 3. That I was not going to buy an Xbox 360. I was going to save it up and buy a PS4. And the 360s went on sale, so that's why I bought it. Yeah, $400. Yes, he gave me $400 because he felt bad for basically leaving me leaving me high and dry for a while. It was like kind of a thank you. Oh, great. Yeah, because he left me high and dry for almost a year, man. And that was a lot of like $160 for me is that's rent money, that's hydro money, that's groceries. So that was such a nice treat to get. And I was super excited to play that. It was one of the I think that was the last video game console I bought for myself that I actually had at my grandma's. Because back in the day, I used to buy video game consoles. Like any new console I got was like the test of time. I'd go to my grandma's, I'd spend the night there, and I'd play the video game console. It's like one of the few times I actually got that. I actually opened it up and did that. And I was super excited to have that. It's like one of the few times I've done that. I haven't done that ever since. That used to be a thing. I don't do that anymore. It's kind of sad. I missed a tradition. Yeah, maybe I'll bring the micro PC over to my grandma's. It would be hard. I could put. It's not exactly a heavy device. I could bring that like with me if I wanted. But we haven't done Christmas in years, so I don't. Ever since the magical season that is, happened for 4 years. But I was thinking of bringing the micro PC there. No, I bought my first console I ever bought myself with my own cash was the N64. The Steam machine is a good machine if you want to actually like. From what I'm looking at, it looks good. Like it's a little too high for my price. I still probably going to pick up a micro PC instead. But I'm not going to lie, I'm actually interested in picking up a Steam machine. So that's kind of on my game level right now. I'm like, yeah, no, you know what? Yeah, sure, I might pick that up if I have the cash. I know I'm going to get one of their controllers. Their controllers look really good. Yeah, but it's not like I'm running top of the line consoles anyway. Like, I don't care. Like, sure, 16 gigs of RAM. Okay, don't do it. If I could find a micro PC that's a little better than the Steam machine, yes, I agree with you. But I'm thinking of getting their controller. Like their controller looks really good. Like it looks like a solid gamepad. There we go. We haven't had a good multi fight in a while. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to play Dark Souls. That's not on the list because I'm not a fan of the Dark Souls franchise. I would rather play Yakuza or there's so many other games I'd love to play. Yeah, so yeah, my I would love a remaster of Breath of Fire 1 and 2 because I think like they're still great story games. They're not exactly the best. There are some moments, but compared to other games, a remaster of those would be so sweet. Oh, okay. I don't think 16 gigs of RAM is weak. That's the thing. Like, that's better than anything I have now. When I got a computer with 16 gigs of RAM, it was the first time I could actually say, "Hey, wait a minute! I actually have a console that could play PS2 games. I'm sold." Because that's all I wanted. I could play PS2 games. Like even if I stopped doing live streams, like this could do live streams and comfortably play everything I've bought so far or everything I have for the system. This is what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted. So 16 gigs of RAM is great for me. So would I love a higher gigage? Yes. Would I love to play Crisis on here? No. Would I still buy a bunch of games? Yeah. I'm all for this. I'm having fun with this console, and I was like, yeah, it's made its money in my opinion, personally. Well, that's my thing. The big thing that sold me on the Steam machine is and like made me say, okay, I might pick this up, is because of one reason and one reason only. It's the only console I like. They're allowing you to use GOG. Well, Crisis is still jittery on even like the most powerful machines. I've seen machines struggle to do Crisis. Crisis is pretty crazy that it to this day Crisis is still considered top of the line, even though the game itself is but yeah, it's still considered one of the better ones. So the other game I would love to get a remaster or a remake is a Square Enix game, and that's Parasite Eve 1. I think a complete remaster of that game and would like do that game so much service. Like it's already an amazing game. Probably one of the better that style of RPG that ever existed, to be honest. And I would love a complete remaster of that. I don't think we need a remaster of Parasite Eve 2 yet, but if we get a remaster of 1, see, I don't understand why Square hasn't jumped on that. I mean, we keep getting remasters of Final Fantasies up the butt, like, and none of them have been really like. I would say 7 is the only one I can think of right now that was a complete overhaul. Like 6, everything recently has been digital re-enhanced. Like even the Saga of Mana series, aka the Final Fantasies for the Game Boy, they got a re-release. You can buy the complete collection, and I keep thinking to myself, well, that's great, but like there were some serious problems with the Game Boy versions. Why not fix the Game Boy versions up and give us a good like give us some hey, have a good day at work. See you later, Mark. Yeah, so like I would love to have like a total the Trials wasn't bad. Trials I did play it. I don't own it, but I have played it. It looks pretty good. From it's but I would love to see more to it. Like you could have done so much with this, made a unique game. Like look at Nintendo's version of Link's Awakening. It looks really good. And I have played it. My only pet peeve is they don't let you use the D-pad. Like that's my like I want to use the D-pad when playing that game. It's one of the few games I'm like, you better give me that D-pad use, bastard. And I kind of wish we had that D-pad use. Like that's my biggest pet peeve with that game. Is there seems to be no D-pad. SOR, what's SOR? I don't SOR2. Well, Final Fantasy VI, if you were to remaster it, you could make it look better. I would say do similar to something very similar to how the Octopath Traveler games look. Like, because they look really good. Like, they shockingly look amazing. Like, and it's I know it's that retro style coming through, but it's like that actually looks really good. Oh, Star Ocean 2. Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Star Ocean that would yeah, sold. But no, like, okay, here's the thing. Imagine if they did a remaster of the original Final Fantasy game, like the first Final Fantasy game, added some classes and gave us like a better like a just a complete rehash of that game and gave us a couple more classes, increased the like made it look better. Yeah, I got you. Star Ocean 2 R. Yep. But imagine if they yeah, I don't know because no, that would be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind getting like some neater, some new stuff for for very first Final Fantasy game. The closest thing to a remaster we got was Final Fantasy for the Game Boy Advance. Final Fantasy One was that's the closest thing we got. I also wouldn't mind a remaster of not four, but was it 4 or 5? Which one had the job system? Like had the open job system with and had that little girl character that you get halfway through. You get the grandfather, and she basically just takes his place after. I think that's the only Final Fantasy where the whole party you're like an entire party of females, except for like one guy. I can't remember if that's 4 or 5. I remember that was the Final Fantasy that was originally on the disc system. So I can't remember that one, unfortunately. 5 had the job system. Okay, it was 5. Okay, I thought so. 4 was the Dark Knight Saga, right? Because I only know it as Final Fantasy 1, 2, and then that one and 2. Okay, like I still to this day, my brain will comprehend the releases that happened in America. Whew, excuse me. Yeah, because I think the disc system was also used for that game. Dark Knight's Final Fantasy 4. Yeah, okay, it was 4. Yeah, because we already have a remaster. We have like multiple versions of 4. Like they really fucked with 4. There's Final Fantasy 4. There's two remasters technically, if you count the Game Boy, the PlayStation and the Game Boy version, because I believe Final Fantasy 4 on the Game Boy is fundamentally different than Final Fantasy 4 on the GBA. Like sorry, GBA and PS1. They're different. One's harder, I think, and I think the Japanese version also has some changes as well. I do know that the DS version of Chrono's Trigger has some differences as well. Like you can change. There's a lot of changes up for that as well. So we do have like different versions. I'm gonna quickly turn on the fan in here. It's getting a little hot. Uh, Turn on the fan. Turn off the heater that's over here. It's been on a little long. I'll just turn on the blanket. There we go. Me and my electric blankets. I have lots. I truly have reached that age of old, or I have multiple electric blankets. fuckers aren't cheap either. They're $60 to $70. What the fuck? It's basically the equivalent of a core, uh, an oven top for your back. Yeah, Dark Knight is for it because there's that PSP version. Although was it originally an app? I'm not sure. There was the PSP Final Fantasy IV second game where I believe you play as the prince of the main character. You play the son of the main character, and he gets special advantages based off the lunar phases. I gotta actually play that one. That's one I have not played. I keep meaning to play that one, but it just keeps like, oh, I got something else to play. Oh, I got something else to play. Oh, I got something else to play. I've been told it's really good. Like, and my friend said you should play it if you're a big Final Fantasy fan. He's probably right. I wouldn't put it past him. The guy has not been wrong about what games I'll like and what games I don't. So I don't think we need a remaster of 4, at least. But a complete rehash of 5 would look really nice. Like I think we should get a rehash of 5. That's my thought. And a remaster of 6, very similar to Octopath Traveler or the other game that came out not too long ago. Yeah, I'd want that. Okay, we have ourselves Ice Beam 2. Congratulations. I got myself a couple good powers. We're getting stronger, boys. We're almost there. I want to get one more stat up. I think I want to get her to have I want him to get his Uzu punch, and I want her to get her cure. I may just because we've gone pretty far. She's got ice 2, eh? You know what? I think what we'll do is we will get them up to their rank 2s. If he gets Uzu punch, he gets Uzu punch. If he doesn't, that's fine. We'll get them up to a certain point, and then we'll continue on. Because I think I don't want to have a lot of me just running around grinding as the live stream. Again, I could continue this game. There's nothing stopping me. like, but like my nature of collecting, like my anal nature of collecting and grabbing stuff, will take over, and I have to do this. There's a lot of this game where I could beat it now, but like let's see, how much of the items have we got yet? Because the other reason I'm doing this, oh, there we go. That's what it was. The other reason I'm doing it is for the feathers and stuff. Right here, baby. This is going to be some of the most fun I'm going to have with this game. I'm going to make this game my little bee, and she is going to beg for mercy because I am not against making hundreds of items and weapons and gear based off that equipment. And when I make those items in gear, turning around and selling it at another place because I've literally collected a max amount of those. Then I'll have infinite money and I will never have to worry about anything again. This is kind of my nature of life when it comes to gaming. I am bad for this. I am notorious for this. If you want to see someone collect the crap out of everything, that is me. Like I'm almost tempted to next time I do this. I may just I may cut this off if I ever do another Chrono Trigger game, like game like this. I might cut off this grind. I don't know, chat. Do you guys like the grind, or do you guys want to not see the grind? Do you guys like no one wants to watch the grind? Because I don't mind not doing the grind, boys. I think the grind is okay. Okay, I don't need Uzu Punch right now. So I'm going to drop him. I'm going to sub in Luca or Lucia. Is it Luca or Lucia? I think it's Lucia. Yeah, it's Lucia. That double C is annoying. All righty. Yeah, I think we'll continue on after this. I don't see any reason to grind after this. It's like we're at that point where I'm maxed out on everything. Do 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 do. I miss the music. Yes, I did turn the sound off. I kept getting copyrighted, so the music is now off until otherwise. Some games you're just gonna constantly get copyrighted, so I decided not to deal with that anymore. It's annoying. Yes, I really don't like the fact that the sound isn't on anymore. Like I could, in theory, turn on the noises at least, but yeah, yeah, I know, but I feel that I don't know. I just don't like. I don't like seeing that on my channel. That just kind of annoys me. Actually, the weirdest thing is who's been copyright claiming me. I don't know who this person is. It's Polaris something something something. It's not the company that made Chrono. It's not Square Enix. Like I've gotten hit by Toho a lot over the years. Toho, it's one of the reasons I don't want to do Godzilla movies like at all. Like I'm freaking do not want to review a Godzilla movie. Period. And I'm seriously tempted to set up for that, but I've noticed that for some reason that is a big problem. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's up there in the ground. So yes, I've turned the music completely off because any music of the Traveler's Planes from the do 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 that little bit of music copyrights claims it every freaking time, and it's really getting annoying on my end. All right, we do not have to do any leveling for a while now. I think I could pretty much go through a large portion of this game without leveling up for a bit after this point. Because as long as I have one character from this group in there, I will never just nothing to do with it. We're high enough level, we've gotten our skills, we've gotten our abilities. We're not max level yet, but we're at that point where I'm like, yeah, we're almost there. Gotcha. There we go. We got the big Delta spell. We got our first triple tech. All right. We're maxed out. We got our triple tech. We are ready, boys. Let's rock this game. So the next time I play this, I might screw with the the settings. I do believe you can. Can you turn the settings off on? Can you turn the music off on this? No, you can't. No, battle speed's fine. Wait. Am I on wait? Who cares? So that's my game plan. Another game I wouldn't mind seeing, like Fallout New Vegas was one. I wouldn't mind seeing a remaster of Daggerfall. Like why is it that the fans had to remake Daggerfall? I wouldn't mind seeing them actually take another stab at Daggerfall. Outer Worlds was another game I wouldn't mind seeing a remaster of. But it's not much to say because they just need to do a little more. They just need to fix stuff in Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds could just be fixed. Now, the one I would love to see, the one that I think should be done, and we haven't seen it for a long time, is I want a remaster of. Let's see if we fixed it here. Let's see here. Do 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 do. Come on, Delta. There we go. Let's make it. Let's Delta Force this world. So the one game I wouldn't mind seeing a complete fix of, which we still haven't seen in a while, is Legend of Zelda 2. I want I want Link's Adventure remastered. I think there is a game there that could potentially be one of the coolest games out there. And I feel that there's really doesn't seem to be something that like it just shouldn't be around. It's just not around. And I feel that Zelda 2 kind of Nintendo's just been like, well, we did a thing and no one liked the thing. And so we're not going to do the thing again. I'm like, well, no, Nintendo, remaster the thing. Like, I think remasters should be, for twofold. One, to help improve a game that was already good. Two is to fix a game that had problems. That should be a remaster. Like that's the only reason you should be doing a remaster of a video game. Like I honestly believe Resident Evil, the new Resident Evil games did not need to be made. Like Resident Evil 1 and 2 did not need to be remastered. The way they're made, the way they're made now, I feel they're garbage. I actually don't like them. Yeah, I don't need anything else. Nope, don't need to go to Mystic Mountain. Don't need to go to Lean Square. Where is it now? Nope, don't need to go there. Nope. There it is, Truce Canyon. See that's my feeling towards that. Like if you're remastering, like when they remastered Resident Evil 1 Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 2, for example, and that version, that really wasn't Resident Evil 2 anymore. The remake of Resident Evil 1, yes, that was Resident Evil 1. And that's kind of how I feel about that. Like I heard rumor that we may be getting a remaster of the Chronos, not Chronos Trigger, Resident Evil Zero. Rumor has it we're going to be getting a remaster of that eventually, and I'm like, well, that's great and all. Like that would fix a game that's had serious issues, and I'm okay with that. Yes, no one's with me today. I am flying solo. It's why we're talking about remasters and not board games today. Because I can't stop. I don't want to stop the stream to look at board games and then switch up and like, okay, guys, I got to read this from the stream. Okay, stop the video game completely. That is why this is happening the way it's happening. And I don't mind working with by myself. That's fine. Doesn't bother me one bit, but it's just kind of like, yeah, no. Bob slept in. We were up until 10:30, I think. Was the stream last night with Space Geeks? And there's a serious debate about if we're gonna do Monday stream. Like I've been talking to a couple people. It's like, well, do you guys want to do a Monday stream or do you guys want to not do a Monday stream? And they're like, because we've moved the Flophouse to Monday instead of Friday. So maybe we'll cut out the Monday stream, have one Tuesday night stream, and then do that. Yes, I agree with you, but it gets copyright claimed. I totally agree with you. And I'm absolutely pissed that this gets copyright claimed. Okay, you talk to him, I think, and then he's gonna like stop you as you're leaving. Yeah, there he is. This game has some of the best video game music of all time. And unfortunately, I'm not playing the video game music today because of the bullshit. I am so angry that I can't play this music right now. I am actually angry. You know what? Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Fuck it. I don't care. You know what? You know what? Just because I do not. How about you eat a those who copyright this, eat a fucking dick. Eat a bag of dicks. Eat a right royal bag of dicks, okay? Because you know what? I like the music too. Go fuck yourselves. That's my thought process. How about you go fuck yourself? You copyright me, go fuck yourself. I love the music in this game. I'm so mad I had to stop. And I'm not doing that anymore. I want to play this game. I want to enjoy the game as it is. And I get to listen to the game in the background. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't care. I love this. This is kids. I don't care. They're gonna come after me anyway. I'll just have to I'll have to edit out the music out of the copyright when I do this for the later version. I hate this so much. I hope it won't affect the channel. I really am nervous about doing this because I'm worried about it affecting the channel. Okay. As much as I want to use Robo right now, having him... that's a debate. You know what? Oh, we got enough. We're all healed up anyway. Yeah. No, you know what? I'll keep him in the party. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but I don't like claiming. Okay, yeah. Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, the battle's happening. I just don't like the fact that they come after these, and I really don't want to have to remove the musics. I'm thinking of making a special song just for that. Like, what we'll do is the background music. I got copyrighted. I got copyrighted. The reason the music's not here. I got copyrighted. All right, Ozzy. Let's just okay. Let's just do this to him. Bye, Ozzy. Alright. I don't think I could do that to Ozzy. Alright, let's... Yeah, I just don't like that they copyright us. Like, there's no reason to copyright this. Is just a live stream. Come on, man. Boom, boom. Yeah, I'm stronger than I thought. Okay, now he's gonna summon more monsters. I'm gonna use lightning again. See, like this fight is so kind of like, okay, I hate this Ozzy character. I like that he doesn't technically die either. He's one of those characters that, like, yeah, no, you don't actually kill him. He still kind of kicks. Lightning 2. just keep using the lightning 2. So yeah, I think 6 would be a great remaster. Breath of Fire 1 and 2 need a good remaster. I would also love to see, although they've remastered it multiple times, I also wouldn't mind to see another Trials of Mana game remaster. Wouldn't be too bad. Another big remaster I'd love to see is, like, let's get a real Castlevania remaster of Simon's Quest. Let's get a full remaster of the OG Simon's Quest game. Like, that would be kind of cool. Or a complete remaster of... one already exists. Okay, there's a Simon's Quest remaster that was made by Konami. I've never seen it. That's why I'm kind of surprised. Oh no, yeah, I know Trials of Mana, but I wouldn't mind seeing a complete redo of the other one. There's one other game I wouldn't mind seeing. Okay, we'll go down. Heal again. Okay, there we go. Part 1's done. Bam. Okay, so now we're not going to be... Now, if I remember correctly, you do not use, what's it called on this guy? You're going to be using your physical swords on the top part. Yeah, top part physical swords, other part, bottom part magic. And then use Robotactile, use check, and bam, there we go. And with Kronos being a badass, just constantly hitting, that's going to do a lot of damage. No, Zelda 2, I would love to see another Zelda 2. That's the other great one I wouldn't mind seeing. What would be another one I wouldn't mind seeing? I mean, we've seen so many Street Fighters at this point. He's dead. How many Street Fighter remasters can we get at this point? Like, really, how many versions of Street Fighter can we get? Now, another one I wouldn't mind seeing is a copy. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I would love to see a remaster of the game that's most people don't know exists, but it's actually a good game. The arcade version of Trojan. I think I'm the only person that remembers that game. I kind of want to see a remaster of that. It's not a good game in any way, shape, or form. It's actually pretty mediocre, and there's a Nintendo version of it that's pretty mediocre. The game itself is pretty shit, but for some reason, the idea of a post-apocalyptic character with a sword, with a cutlass and a rapier, kind of kicking ass and taking names, I like that. I want that. I don't know why I want that, but I do. Hey, have yourself a good stream. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna trade with me? Trade with me. Alrighty, unlock the door. Whoo, hee hee. Get that door open. Do 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 do. By the way, I'm not using the tabs right now because I want to wait until we reach that point when it's just like me maxing out. Which is going to happen in this game. Trust me. I'm going to max this game out real quick. This game is going to get a max very fast. Oh, I don't have enough money? Oh no, I don't have enough money. What do I do? Shelter? Yeah, shelter. Problem solved. Bam. Okay, there we go. Who needs it in? Who needs it in when you can sleep outside? If it gave you extra benefits, I think I wouldn't be like that. But no, game. Oh, I max out everything because one day, I may decide to do the epic again. I may decide to pull off the fun. Okay, well, he's going to go after the epic rainbow shell. I do believe he goes drinking right after this. So I am going to go take a quick washroom break, and then I will be right back, boys and girls. Hold on a sec. Don't worry, you'll see me back soon. Yeah, this game can be easy, but I like to go crazy. Alrighty, boys, back to it. So, main thing with like remasters, which ones have I liked recently that I've enjoyed? I thought were really well done. Well, one of the ones I've actually liked is the System Shock remaster. Although it does make the game really, really easy compared to the other one in some ways, it's still kind of one of those things I actually kind of like. I do believe is it not the market? Where is he? There it is, the inn. I believe he's drinking here. I know he's you don't need to actually do that, but I kind of wanted to do that. Like, there are a lot of fun secrets in this game, and we're coming up on a couple of them. Oh, excuse me, yawn. Actually, we're getting close to the end of my stream. We got another little bit to go. Alrighty. I will be buying these later if I really need to buy them. I actually think there's no reason to buy them because I do believe you get better gear by trading in the 65 million years stage. Man, this character's name Tata. Tata's house. Have a good one and enjoy your stream. Gamer Goddess does streams every once in a while, and yes, the good streamer, good artist. Worked on the House Hippo video image. You can actually watch that drawing on one of her live streams, and there we go. All right, boys. Also, we do have a lot of retro people on the channel that have been a part of here. Captain Rumpanda. We have ourselves Arus 218, LDP. You get quite a few people on the chat that actually do a lot of stuff and join us and help out with setting stuff up. They're a good group of people. Definitely have a look. DJ Ronnie. I believe DJ Ronnie has a stream on Thursdays that he does. And yeah, there's quite a few groups of people. We all kind of like to have fun. We're all part of the same gaming group. And yeah, support them if you want. Definitely like, subscribe. And like I said, if you want to join this channel, like, subscribe, and you get to hear me rant about silliness. Okay. Alrighty. Do 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 do. Alright, we get one of the cooler characters' sound music here coming up. Magic 2. Yeah, she needs the magic. For now. So yeah, and so Bob, we've heard from a Bob. We may have a wild Bob appear. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, there we go, dead. Because I maxed out like this, we're really gonna have an easy go at it. I actually legitimately did not need to go that hard, but I go that hard most of the time here. At least getting your first triple tech skills is like super important in this game. It's actually one of the games that you really should get your triple tech skills up and running. Well, we have someone who showed up. Hello, hello.
Hello. I'm here because you ordered me too.
Oh yes, because it's the morning stream. Unfortunately, we're talking about remakes. We will not be talking about board games. I guess we'll do it tomorrow.
I say 2 late night streams have me a little rough right now.
2, we did 3.
We did 3? Oh, there goes my numbers.
Monday did 2. We may switch off Monday. We might because the Flophouse is like I don't feel like we run the Flophouse till 1 in the morning, and running the live stream like that is a little thing. So Monday Madness might be cut off. I might just move the games that we do on the Monday Madness to Tuesdays. It's up to the chat. It's up to the channel people. We weren't getting lots of people popping up for Monday Madness, so we might not. Might just do the Flophouse.
Okay.
And the Flophouse is every 2 weeks, so. But no, we are talking about remakes and remakes that we want made. Again, because I like that conversation. I can always think of another game to remaster. That's kind of the fun of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I've been doing. I popped in, looked at the live stream, and then I was like, let me wake up before I do anything.
Or you wake up. There's nothing to wake up to, man. Good game. Good. Like, hell, I've been up since 5. Yeah.
Cool.
I went to bed at 4.
Okay. What kind of flex is this? I'm not you. You're not me.
It's the right flex. The best flex.
Flex tape.
I'm not just flexing. I'm super flexing. I'm uber flexing. I'm omber flexing.
Flexing.
Yeah. Oh, frick, I don't have the fire character. That's okay. We'll have to get the fire character for this. Yeah, we were talking about remakes and how we want them.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the fun of remakes. Some of them we wanted. New Vegas remake was brought up. And that's actually that to me was like,
leave it alone.
What?
Leave it alone. Obsidian cannot be trusted.
Yeah, but the question I have to ask is, okay, but if they fix the glitches,
as long as they don't touch the writing, sure. Yeah, fix stability and all that. But after seeing what Outer Worlds 2 was and what Bethesda has been doing, it's like, oh no. Like, I know Outer Worlds was Obsidian, but still. It's like, after seeing a review on Outer Worlds, I'm like, oh no. Because the main writer, the guy who's, effectively made New Vegas, he was blacklisted from the company. They booted him. And we wonder why the writing in Outer Worlds is just such dog water.
Well, Outer Worlds 1, I heard, is actually a decent game. Like, I almost picked it up.
I will say Outer Worlds 2, comparatively, is actually worse. Because it has less. The sequel has less. So if you are going to pick up Outer Worlds, pick up the first one if you get it on, like, I don't know, a deal or some shit.
Yeah, it was on sale for like $6.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, don't buy it. If you can get it for free, grab it.
Yeah. Well,
I saw my buddy playing it, and I'm like, what the hell is this shit?
So 2 is that bad?
Yeah. Fuck ton of diversity hires. 90% of the people in power are women. And, it's just like, are you fucking with me? Are you fucking with me? The writing is atrocious as well. The lines that you are given to, I guess, convince a character, threaten them, you know how you always have these lines?
Yeah.
And there's even, like, the role ones, like, oh, if you take the brilliant perk, you may have a voice line based on that. They are the most Reddit garbage-ass responses I have ever seen. Well, I've taken out a lot of yappy people before. In fact, I have one in front of me right now. It's like, go fuck yourself. that, unironically, is one of the fucking lines you say to the big bad.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Is it sad that games that have existed for 40, 50, almost, I guess 30 years now? 40 years. But, like, games have existed for 30 years. I almost want to say 40 years, because it's like, I'm getting old. God, I'm old.
Oh, and, you can't join the bad guys. We don't want the players joining the bad guys. Even though one of your companions is, like, an arbitrator of these, basically, like, yeah. And he, at any point, doesn't have to have evidence. He could just kill somebody. That's the level of power that your companion has.
Wow.
And it's like, okay, but whenever you go into, like, these facilities where it's the Protectorate, because that's the name of the guys, for some reason you're still shot at, even though you have an arbitrator next to you.
Okay. So the big question I gotta ask is, because I know I've been hearing like I said, OG Outer Worlds, I heard some good stuff. New, but you're saying that the sequel is awful.
Oh God, dude!
Starfield awful? Like people are drastically trying to fix Starfield.
You know what? Yeah, I'll say it's just as bad.
Okay.
From everything I have looked into, from everything I have witnessed, oh my God. Okay, so Starfield has the thing where if the person's an important NPC and they threaten you, like, let's take the pirate guy, for example. Like, there's, like, some guy in the pirate group that betrays the pirates and then talks shit to you. So it's like, when he betrays them, you can't kill him, because he's an essential NPC. When he threatens you after he's no longer part of the pirate factions, like they told him to get the fuck out for backstabbing us, and he's like, I'll be finding you in the stars. You can't just fucking pull your piece out and blow his brains out.
Yeah,
You can't do that.
I hate to say it. Groups and organizations, if you decide to, mouth off in a street gang situation, let's just add the gang, like street gangs. If you decided to say, I'm gonna fuck you up later, motherfucker, I'm coming for you, they'll just shoot you. Like, you don't survive. They don't let you leave. They just shoot you.
Unless Todd Howard makes them an essential NPC.
Yeah, you don't win.
The whole point of that is they expect you to back off and be like, whoa, because the only time he's killable is a space battle where he tries to jump you. But it's like, no, motherfucker, you're right here. You're not wearing a helmet. Bang.
Yeah. I would have pulled a bull. Like I said, if you're playing a thug or a street gang guy, you're playing one of those more nastier guys, you should be able to put a fucking bullet in his head.
Especially if he's no longer part of the group, because the first time you try to shoot him after he threatens you and promises to backstab the pirate organization, all the other pirates join him, and it's like, okay, maybe it was infighting. Alright, whatever. Let's assume that because he's still part of it, it's still infighting. No, you still can't kill him even though he's kicked out. You have to do the space battle.
Maybe if there was a guy that was like, no, don't kill him or something like that. Like if there was an actual feasible, functional, okay, don't kill him. He made enough honor with us. We'll let him go this one time. Okay, sure. You got my brain on a little bit of a, all right, I could see this. But what you're saying to me is they legitimately just didn't care and were like, no, can't kill him. Sorry.
Yeah, can't kill him even though he's no longer part of us. Even though he threatened you in front of your face. Yeah, even though this would be the best moment to remove a threat. Yep. Especially if you're a fucking thug.
Yeah.
You are a space pirate. You do not care.
Dude. Okay, I've seen people say, hey, okay, just a little thing, okay? I've heard tales of, biker gangs, where a biker, I'm gonna kill this fucker. Like, the bikers are ready to kill this piece of shit. For whatever reason, this guy is dead to them. And I've heard stories that they'll get drunk and they'll completely forget to get to go after the guy. Like, I've seen that happen. I've seen tales and heard of tales through friends I have met and people I know that have said, yeah, no, bikers, sometimes they're just like, a couple beers later, we don't want to kill them. A good example of this, have you ever heard the movie Goodfellas?
I've heard of the movie, never watched it.
Yeah, great movie, by the way. We got to watch that one of these days. Goodfellas, there's a moment where the guy's like, hey, you know what? Don't go after him. You know what? We're not going to do it. We're calling it off. I don't feel like, I like this guy. So he calls it off. Now, what happens is, because the guy kept mouthing off to him, give me my money, give me my money, give me my money, give me my money, they still fucking murdered his ass. If he had kept his mouth shut, if he had just fucking shut the fuck up, and then his wife wouldn't shut the fuck up, so they murdered his wife. It's Goodfellas, man. I kind of like that. I kind of like that mentality, but that's not uncommon for mobsters and other groups that there are stories of these guys. Yeah, we just shot them. You're not safe. You're not 100% safe in any criminal organization. It doesn't even matter. You could be a 15-year-old kid, and they don't give a fuck. They don't care. They'll murder you.
They'll sugarcoat it and say, "Oh, you're doing us a good favor, kid. Keep it up."
Yeah.
Send you into the fucking meat grinder.
Yeah, they don't care, and they don't give a fuck about putting you in the meat grinder. They'll put you in the meat grinder. They don't fucking give two fucks. That's the difference between a street gang and like an organized or even any organized crime organization. That's the difference between criminal organizations and fucking actual organizations. Like the military will send you down. Well, we'll send you to the meat grinder, but at least they're more upfront about it.
You have your standing orders, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be your rough location, and once you get there, you'll get your orders from the other guy of where you're going, and what you're doing.
You might not like
those
orders.
You actually signed up for it.
Yeah. No, street gangs, you sign up for it. Like they like that. That's their greatest. The street gang's greatest power is the ability to make it think that you had no other choice but to join the street gang. That's their special technique.
I've seen their Stockholm syndrome. Yeah.
Yeah. They make you think.
Talked to a guy who was kind of part of that before. He was reformed, and one time he got a little too sauced up and spilled his heart out, and it's like, goddamn.
Yeah, no, they make you think that you have no other choice. It's the same thing with prostitution. Like that's how those type of organizations work. Like they make you think you have no other choice. Because if they can make you think you have no other choice, you will fucking fall suit. They'll let you walk. They'll let you walk right into the meat grinder.
But either way, that's the thing that's wrong with Starfield is just about everybody that in this moment it would be couth of you to drop them, especially if you're trying to do your role.
Yeah.
But they're essential, so you can't. And then the other thing with Starfield, or not Starfield, Outer Worlds 2.
Yeah.
Everyone who you talk to is such a condescending cunt bag. Like everyone.
Yeah. And no one wants, and that gets annoying. Like,
and it's like, okay, maybe the Protectorate looks at you and it's like, all right, you're just some average scum guy. All right, I don't want to talk to you. You proved yourself. All right, you may have some merit. But no, we're not allowed to join the Protectorate. Not to mention, every male character in the game is either incompetent or retarded. Like Tristan, which is the name of the Protectorate arbitrator.
Yeah.
Man is whipped. I've heard his dialogue, and I'm like, why would an arbitrator talk like this? If this guy's supposed to be as intimidating as they say, what is this? What is this shit? The man can say, oh, you looked at me funny, kill a person, and say they were betraying the Protectorate. They're our security risk. That's the level of power the guy has.
And that's a scary power. That's why a certain. That's why the Russian KGB and other organizations like that were like they're terrifying. People were scared of these organizations. Like because they could walk up and kill you, put you in a goulash and throw the rest of your family in jail if you're lucky. Like I remember, I remember one of them. I think one of them was like known for like kidnapping kids and shit. Like Jesus fuck. Like there's some fucked up shit. And like I said, that type of level of power is terrifying.
And the thing is, Tristan ain't the worst looking guy. Like, sure, he has a beard. I don't know how his beard's working under his helmet, because assuming there's like a respirator system and all that.
Yeah.
But the writing behind him makes him seem like such a pussy. The only somewhat fuckable companion is the crazy cultist bitch. But that's kind of like the same thing with Dragon Age. Just like, yeah, the goth chick still got the magic.
Yep. Oh, you know what? No. I like what's her face, the Leandra.
That's what I'm saying. It's like goth chicks still got the magic. It's very hard to fuck up a goth chick. They're already fucked up.
Morgana is the goth chick. Leanna's the other one.
Don't know the other one. I just know the one from the first Dragon Age.
Yeah, I'm talking about the first Dragon Age, the bard girl, the French one.
I only know the witch.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Never ran into the bard. I only know the
you
witch.
run into the bard. You run into the bard. She's like the second character you get. She's like one of the characters you automatically get in the game.
Don't remember her. All I remember is goth witch girl. That's all I remember.
Yeah, you end up finding out that she used to be a spy master, and that her. You seriously don't remember this character? Okay.
No, I don't. All I remember is the witch.
Okay.
Either way, yeah, crazy cultist lady is like, they actually made a female. It's like, hey, look, it's a woman, and it's not some old hag. Because another companion you can get in Outer Worlds 2 is some elderly Indian woman. I'm talking Dot.
Yeah.
Who's, oh my god, this shit is like fucking. Okay, so the organization that this Indian woman, this elderly lady, is a part of, and she's a hitman for, is this entire church group who worships this sequence of numbers that, once they find it out, will dictate everything in life. Like, everything's predetermined. It's like the equation of the universe.
Yeah, that's numerology. That's the aspects of numbers. And the magical essence of numbers, yeah.
Yeah, and she's basically the hitman for that organization. And it's like, really? You got some old woman to do this?
That's actually where the whole no life equation comes from like Darkseid, the zero life equation.
You talking like Marvel or DC, that Darkseid?
DC, yeah, DC Darkseid. There's the no life equation. He wants to find it because if he activates it, if he's able to use it in the wide spectrum, everyone would serve him as basically everyone would submit because it takes away your free will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah, that's their society. Is like they're a bunch of fucking mathematicians and scientists.
Yeah.
It's kind of gay if you ask me. Kind of lame.
I don't know. Like I said, this doesn't sound like something I'd play.
Yeah. And then the other faction. Like, remember, you can't join the Protectorate. You can't join the bad guys. Unlike every other Obsidian, like, who wants to join the Enclave? I want to join the Enclave. Fuck you.
Yeah, I joined Caesar's Legion at least once.
Yeah, everyone has their one evil playthrough. That's just playing a game. And before you know it, you could end up liking the bad guys because, ironically enough, if the writing is bad enough, the bad guys are the good guys. You'd be surprised.
Or if the writing's good enough, the bad guys are actually interesting. Like Caesar's Legion, although they're bastards.
Outright. Absolutely. Bastards.
They are actually fundamentally smart, sound, you can manipulate. Like, they're actually intelligent. That's what I like about them. But they actually do have an interesting idea. And it is, you do find out, the whole reason Caesar's Legion exists is to do one thing, keep Caesar in power. As long as Caesar's in power, that's the game plan. Like, that's legitimately the game plan. Like, they don't really understand or really give a fuck about anything else. And because of that, he's the big problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he has his, his General Lanius.
Yeah. Yeah. And Lanius knows exactly what that's the thing. Even his henchman kind of knows, oh no, I'm doing this so I can just, be a bastard. Like, he doesn't care. It's all about violence for him.
Yeah. And then there's
there's nobody you could I remember that there's actually not a single character in the game that could fundamentally you could play with at that point. Like, they're all at that point, there's no one left if you think about it. Like, cuz you can't give it to what's his face. The only person that could have was Joshua Graham. And Joshua Graham was a goddamn fucking in Fallout in New Vegas. There's no way Caesar would have given power up. Like that's the vibe I got.
Yeah. I mean, Joshua Graham's a fucking legend. Alright.
He's one of, and like I said, the writing for those characters in that game are so fucking solid.
I should say the last faction that they have in Outer Worlds 2 is Auntie's Choice, which is just a fucking corporation. That's it. And I'll be real with you, that is such a lame name for a corporation, Auntie's Choice. And Auntie herself, I guess, is like Dr. House, or Mr. House, sorry.
Yeah.
Where she's just a head in a jar. I know Mr. House is like a full mummified corpse, but still. It's supposed to be like Futurama kind of reference, where she's a head in a jar.
I'd like to know what they're going to do with the with Mr. House in the new Fallout TV show. I know it's coming up soon. Anyway, I think the new season's coming up real quick.
I wonder how many people are going to suck up that slop.
Well, I'm reviewing it for the channel one way or another.
Yeah, key difference you're reviewing. But yeah, it's like you compare New Vegas to Outer Worlds 1 and 2, and it's just like, fuck, just play New Vegas. Just play New Vegas.
See,
the
my
writing's
problem
better. Everything has weight to it.
My problem with New Vegas will always be my same problem I've always had with New Vegas. New Vegas, unfortunately, has an issue. That issue is, it sorta, kinda has problems. It's glitchy as, and even if you fix all the glitches, you're still gonna have a problem, and that's a big issue.
Yeah. Now, one of the reviewers I watched for Outer Worlds 2, this one quest, despite it being an annoying fetch quest, could have been a decent moment. So, you go down to this Auntie's Choice area, and I guess you'd say the issue is there's this guy who has an implant that allows him to talk to this giant praying mantis alien creature. And then there's the scientist lady who's like arguing with them. And the whole joke, the gimmick, is that corporate incompetence put this praying mantis as like the CEO of this district. It's supposed to be like one of those haha incompetent corporate moments. But instead of doing a thing that would be really good in comedy, because I agree with the reviewer, this would be 100% better, is what they want to do is the guy wants you to grab a mutated egg. That way the praying mantis could breed with it and all that and make like a super mantisaur. Meanwhile, the scientist lady is just barking in your fucking ear saying, "Don't do it! Don't do it! Science!" So you have your choice of getting the egg to the science lady, and then you have your choice of getting the egg to the dude. And because this writer group doesn't know that what comedy and or what, some people can be right and wrong, that's potential. No, a woman must be right. The mantisaur actually eats the egg. And if you give it to the woman, I guess she does science shit with it. What would have been funnier, and I agree with the reviewer, what would have been better is the mantisaur actually takes it, puts it in his little hutch, comes back out, turns out the guy wasn't lying about his comm unit.
Yeah.
And the mantisaur rips her to fucking shreds for being a bitch. And then if you come back to the place, there's like a super mantisaur baby. That's how you do some writing, alright? You gotta be subversive with this shit.
Okay, my feeling is, Like, I already wasn't planning on picking this up. Like, I might pick up the first game. From what I've heard of the first game is actually pretty.
It's okay.
Yeah.
There's still better things out there, but it's okay. That's why I say don't buy it. If you can get it for free for like a Game Pass or something, get it.
Yeah. No, it was on sale for dirt cheap. That's the only reason I was thinking about getting it. It's like, okay,
Like I say, yeah, don't get it at full price. Take the sale.
Yeah, I'm not spending $80 on it. That's like picking up Borderlands. I will never pick up Borderlands for, like, oh, do you want Borderlands 2? It's like, no. Not for the price you're selling it for. Fuck that noise.
You know, another thing that was kind of fucked up, I'm going to go back to Ubisoft. Unless the game is like one of the really old Assassin's Creeds, they're still charging like $60. And that's why I never picked up any of their later games.
Yeah, they pick up, like, dude, Nintendo. I want to pick up Brothership. Brothership's $80 in Canada. Like, that's an old game now. Like, let me pick up, like, I want to pick up the Kirby game, $80. I want to pick up this, $80. I want to pick up that, $80. It's like, well, shit, I guess I'm not picking these games up. This is the only reason, like I said, there would be a lot more games for my Switch if they weren't start doing what they were doing. They're kind of doing this over and over and over again now, and I'm just like, oh man, what the fuck? Give me my games. That's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, and if you make a game, don't make every person you talk to fucking insufferable.
Yeah. Well, the problem with those individuals, with that mentality, as my friend puts it, kind of like what my friend said. You want to know why these new games have these like intolerable pricks as your like main cast type of thing? The reason is, as he put it, is because look at the people that are making these games. They're insufferable pricks. They don't know how to write a good character. That's it. Like, that's it. It's like, yeah, you got an insufferable prick writing a game character. Geez, I wonder why the game character is an insufferable prick. Right?
Yeah, and it's like, oh wait, this is supposed to be this person's redemption arc. Yeah, but she hasn't learned anything.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you failed as a writer. You suck.
Yeah. There's a lot of them like that too, and it's been like that for a while. Oh, the fun of that. That's how I kind of feel about it. For me, I have no interest in playing this game. You know, it's like, I have no interest in playing the second one. It's like, I haven't felt the interest to play Borderlands in a long time. Like, I beat Borderlands 2, I'm like, eh. I've never played it again. Like, there are some fun characters for Borderlands, but I don't care. Like, I like Tiny
2 was the best.
Yeah. I like
Borderlands 1 was a solid start.
Yeah.
Borderlands 1, I won't lie, was a solid start for the game franchise. Borderlands 2 was the best when it came to concluding that story from 1 and 2. Borderlands 3, dog water. Don't touch it. Borderlands 4, mid. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of mid.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, they went away with the really shit writing that they had in 3. And at least the plot makes a bit more sense of why you're stuck here. It's not like Borderlands 3 where it's like, oh yeah, let's just decide to join the Crimson Resistance, why not? In Borderlands 4, you're trapped on this fucking planet.
Yeah.
And the Timekeeper has like an absolute iron grip on everything because he sticks these little things in the back of your neck that attaches to your spinal column. And it's like a control device. He can like... What?
It's basically fucking mind flayers. They're basically copying the fucking bullshit from fucking Baldur's Gate 3.
It doesn't take over you, as in like you won't turn into an Illithid.
But it takes control of you. The Illithid thing's only secondary.
It's only active. Only when it's active. You think of it like a TV remote, all right?
Yeah.
At any moment, the timekeeper would be like, "Okay, I control you now." All right.
Yeah. But
he does his evil shit with that, and the bandits. Effectively the goons, the bandits, everybody knows the bandits from Borderlands series are called Rippers because they rip theirs out. And they just go fucking nuts because part of your spinal column and brain chunks are along with that. Along with the hooks and shit that's attached to this device.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, You haven't given me any reason to actually like this shit, so it's like,
Chief, no matter what I say, you'll never like it because you're already of the mindset of I don't like it. There's nothing I can change here. We know.
No.
We know. We get it. You hate it. We get it.
No, that's not true. That's not true. That is not true. I can be swayed. I am not a complete fucking spinster.
I call lies. You're a charlatan. Liar.
I'm a rogue. I'm a rogue and a gentleman, sir. So do not insult me that way.
He's a spinster.
Spinster. Yeah, I'm no spinster. Thank you very much.
You make clothes?
No, that's a spinster. Spinster is
spinster.
It's that attitude, that mentality of having no change, not wanting to change anything, not wanting to accomplish anything. You've made up your mind. Go fuck yourself. No, I'll change my opinion.
Okay, I have my doubts, but no, I'm not trying to get you to play the fucking game. Why would I? Like I said, it's mid.
Yeah.
You already went into this thing thinking that I'm trying to convince you. Fuck no.
No, I never said that either. I'm saying that the game is. I went into this with the mentality of, like nothing. Like I'm not swayed to play them. Again, like I said, there were some characters I liked.
Okay, because you said you have not said anything that would sway me to play it, and I was like, I'm not trying to get you to play it.
Oh,
that's where the difference is coming in. Okay.
Yeah,
no, I'm not trying to.
Yeah, I've already have my Suede. I'm not really interested in shifting my.
You are opinion. A spinster. You have your Suede. You gonna make pants out of those?
Yeah, no, I did. I've already reached that point because I've looked at what the game did. I've already done my review of it. See, I actually looked at the game and made my own judgment a long time ago, but I actually put the effort to look into it and played it myself.
Never combine Suede bed sheets with was it silk pajamas? You'll just slide all over the place.
Yeah, that's about right. Silk on silk is kind of comfy.
Oh, I bet it is.
Yeah. Oh shit, I went to the wrong place. Damn it, wrong timeline. Oopsie! We're going to have to go back in time. Gonna get copyrighted. Do. Sorry. Fucking. I hate how this has been going on lately on YouTube. We get a lot of copyrights, and that's just kind of annoying.
Yeah, sorry, we're not big enough, and we're not VTubers. We can't get away with many things.
I sing enough to be a VTuber at this point.
What would the orc VTuber be?
It actually is an orc VTuber.
No, not that one.
No, I mean there actually is there's more than one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've actually run into him. That's the funny thing. He's actually showed up in my feed one day.
Oh, just to say hi. Hey, how's it going? How's life?
No. Like I was doing a live thing. It's like, wait a minute. I just finished my live stream, and I look. I'm like, there's a orc V2. What? So I was like, he appeared right after I did my live stream. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm about to say it's a networking potential right there.
Yeah, I said hi, and how are you? He's like, oh, okay, hi. Oh, Orc War Chief, hello. It's like, yeah, hello. He had like 7 people. He had a bigger number than me, actually, but yeah, he had 7 people. All right, there we go. Now we
That's how
unlock.
it is being a little guy sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you get lots of people, sometimes you don't. Like, I totally get when I talk to people and they're like, yeah, I got like, when you see like the chat just speeding down and there's like 40,000 people. I don't know how someone like Asmongold, like that's the one thing Asmongold does. I don't know how he will like pick stuff right out. Like, he'll look at the chat, okay, and he'll just like quickly just a quick glance. He's instantly recognized like 50 different fucking messages just went down.
Experience. I'll tack it up to experience. Like, hey, once you do something for so long, you just kind of have a way of doing things and you know how to do it.
Yeah. Like, you constantly see me activate menus. It's not that I'm doing that on purpose. I'm actually quickly glancing over to the chat. So therefore, the looking at the menu is me quickly doing a quick side eye to the chat. By the way, hottest character in the game coming up very shortly.
Orc?
No, you'll find out what's coming up in the game. Hottest character in this game.
Okay.
Watch, Bob. Hottest character. And they're all dead. Yeah, your hottest character right here. Green Bob, hottest character in the game.
Wumban.
A muscle mummy caveman girl.
Okay.
Yeah, the muscle mummy of the game. Literally, she picks up fucking buildings and throws it at people later. When you get her higher moves, some of her skills are awesome. And she also gets a combination skill with Marie. That character, that Morale or whatever, those characters get one of the best maneuver in the game for like getting the best weapons.
I don't know what you said, but okay.
Yeah, there's an ability that they get. Oh, her name, Ala. She's also kind of the muscle. She is truly a muscle mommy. Because like legitimately, she's her mate, quote unquote, is a younger individual. And he's weaker than her, and she likes it that way.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is one of my favorite characters in the game because she's such a badass. Although one of the most annoying stages is coming up next because I have a rapid button press to finish the you got to beat her in a drinking game.
Okay.
Yeah, that's coming up, and I fucking hate it. I hate that so much, and it's coming up, and it's so annoying. I'm like, ah, man, no, drinking game. Press A button repeatedly. Ah. You know, I think I gotta look and see. I can't remember what the turbo button functions are, but I may actually set up a turbo button. Just press the button down for that moment. Because I know you can set up turbo buttons for the PlayStation. Just press A for turbo. There we go. Okay, done. There are a couple things in this game that are just shit, and I wish they remove them. Like, if those two things were removed, this game would be like, I would actually say this game is almost near perfect. This is like a 9.95 instead of being an 8.9, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we get the fun of doing something in this game that we wanted to do for a while. I believe we can do this. We can now trade. I think we can. Oh, damn it! I can't trade yet. I gotta wait for Ala to do. Ooh, get the character. I gotta do the stupid side mission here. There we go. Now we can. Now we can trade. This is where the game's gonna get fun, boys. You're gonna watch me play Monopoly. Beep. Yeah, here's her bitch. Here, Kino's the guy that's like, he's all jealous of the main character because it's like, oh wait a minute, he's powerful. Yeah. There, let's no, I don't want to eat, seek, dance. Okay, they're gonna talk to each other. Yeah. I like all the I like the character art design for all the characters from the Tribal Age. I kind of like that metal attitude. There we go. Oh, now she's gonna start dancing. There we go. Now we got the stone. Yeah, let's challenge it. Bring on plenty of soup. Here we go. A button annoyance. I hate this shit. I hate this shit. I hate this shit.
Keep drinking. Keep drinking and shut up.
Okay, there we go. I hate pressing A buttons like that. I used to do the pencil trick where you just have a pencil and go da 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 da, but that can actually damage your controller. Alrighty. And our rock is gone. And now you get Ala as a character. All right, so we're gonna drop. We're gonna drop the. We're gonna drop what's her face and just take Robo for a bit, just because Robo is a little useful for certain things right now. But yeah, I'm going to be switching out characters a bit. This is Monopoly at its best, boys. Let's get that Monopoly going. We are going to do Monopoly. Yeah. Yeah, and then tomorrow, if Bob wakes up on time,
Yeah.
we'll do Titanic. We'll do some stuff. We'll do some board games.
Oh boy.
Oh, we have fun. $99. And what else? Horn. Sage bow. Yes, we want a sage bow. We got a sage bow. You want to trade? Yes. Okay. We're going to go Pearl. We're going to go Fang. Ruby gun. Yes, we want a ruby gun. Do you want to trade? Yes. We're going to go Pearl. We're going to go Feather. There we go. Yes, I want to trade. Okay, let's see here. We're going to go Fang. And we're going to go Pearl. Oh, no, we don't want a ruby gun. So we're going to go Fang. And then we're going to go Fang. And we're going to go Horn. Flint Edge. Yes, we do want the Flint Edge. Then we're going to go... Luckily, there's no equipment loadout for this, so I can actually, like, keep doing this if I wanted to. Okay, there's our Ruby Vest. We're going to go Horn, and we're going to go Feather. There we go. Okay, so let's get some gear, boys. This is legitimately, like, I have so much stuff because I sat there fighting those stupid blue creatures. The most powerful creatures in the world, basically. They're like the super, like, they existed for a while. And they're like thousands of years old and all this type of stuff. But like, just by doing this, I am now have so much shit that the game's just like, well, I'm buying everyone gets gear. You get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. Except for, unlike Oprah, you don't necessarily get a car, and you have to pay taxes on that car. Yeah, you don't get screwed. Okay, so first off, let's gear up. Bam. 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 Okay. Bam. 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 Okay. Bam. Bam. Okay. And last one. Bam. Okay. So now we keep going. Ain't that fun? Like I said, this is why I sat and spent all that time grinding. Was literally so I could do this. I am like never have to worry about. It's like I can get all the gear I want, max out everything I want, everyone rocked and ready to go. Also that increased in my tech skills quite a lot. A lot of my characters now have no more powerful characters. Okay, so there's your 2 ruby vests. Now, I can't remember what the best item is in the game, but I think it's the Flint Edge is the most, you get the most money from it. So, that might be next. But I don't think I'm going to force the chat to watch me grind away here. So it'd be super boring watching me do this for 20 minutes. I can always do this on my own time. Like, that's something I can do on the side. So I may just do that. There we go. And I don't think I can sell. I don't think there's actually a place to sell stuff here, if I remember correctly. Oh. Yeah. There we go. So there we go, boys. I think we're going to call it right now because we are getting up to our time. And I got to go eat. And I'm going to have fun doing some more grinding on my own bit. I might do that later on tonight. Who knows? But we do have some fun with this, and I know I'll be grinding a little bit, just so I don't force you guys to sit here and watch me sit there for an hour acquiring items. Because, yeah, that would be boring. I think you guys want the excitement of the fight, not the way to the adventure. So yeah, we're gonna call it here. I'd like to thank everybody who enjoyed Orc Warchief Reviews live stream tonight or today, depending on where you are. I believe LCX is doing a video right now. I believe she's doing a commission. So there you go. You can jump over to there. I'll get the video for you guys. Hold on. I was watching a lot for today, actually. A lot of stuff came up. All right. I think it's the only art commission I have. I think it's the only person doing live streams at this hour. It's me and L out of the retro group. Yeah. There we go. All right, boys. Have yourselves a very, very good day. And we'll see you tomorrow while we continue Chronos Trigger. Have a good one.